Okay, everyone. Is it just me, or was episode 2 of Harley Quinn 2019 even comedy gold? Because this episode is absolutely a ball buster of a blast. So, so, so basically, guys, the plot of this episode is, um, at the Legion of Doom headquarters, Scarecrow, Two-Face, and 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 Bane, ba- 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 basically all make fun of the fact that that Joker and Harvey are no longer together. In fact, uh, the, all, all of them make fun of the fact that without Harley, Joker's becoming more of an unstable mess. And then Joker's obviously like, yeah, right. Without me, Harley's nothing. And, and then that resorts to Har- and, and then basically we go over to Harley and Ivy's apartment where Harley's more 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 determined than ever to to join the Legion of Doom and prove once and for all that she does not need Joker to to to, to be a good supervillain. In fact, she decides to to do to do the one thing that that nobody else in Gotham has ever successfully been able to do, which is to rob the Gotham Mint, which is basically Gotham City's bank. But before this, Joker actually shows up on Good Morning Gotham and basically kills Howie Mandel, and that basically upsets Harley more. And then J- Joker and Harley both um, simultaneously find out that there's this big uh, le- le- Legion of Doom party that's happening tonight, which does not happen to be the type of uh, pa- party that that Harley was thinking about, because instead of a big Legion of Doom meeting, it actually turns out to be Penguin's nephew Josh's bar mitzvah, which which basically means it's Josh's day to become a man. So 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 after Harley walks in and basically uh drink drinks like a whole bottle of alcohol and pretty much scars all of Josh's friends that he invited. Um, Harley and Ivy basically run into this kind of booster gold um, booster gold um, type of character in Kite Man, which all he's basically worried about is trying to uh, basically have sex with somebody, and he takes a particular interest in Poison Ivy, and then Harley actually does manage to uh basically uh punish all the guards at the Gotham Mint but it turns out that 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 was just an improv bank robbery bank robbery bank robbery, sorry, that Penguin had set up because Penguin forced the Cobblepot tradition of basically in every Cobblepot's bar mitzvah, that's when they truly discover that they want to be a crime lord. So that got them mint stunt robbery. Harley actually discovers that 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 all the money that she finds when she opens up the vault has Josh's name on it, and then they all pull the curtain back, and then Harley ends up ruining Josh's big test as a man, and also but in doing so, Har Harley basically uses her experience as a psychologist to basically tell Josh that 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 you're not ready to become a villain because you've never even finger banged anybody before except for a girl at camp overnight, which means Josh hasn't 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 properly had sex with a girl, and furthermore, he hasn't fully learned how to pull the trigger on the trademark Cobblepot umbrella gun, and therefore Harley reveals that Josh didn't actually want to be a villain, and his mom says, Oswald, I knew we should have gotten him the dollhouse like he wanted, and then that proves that Josh is just this good-for-nothing baby. And in between all this, poor Ivy accidentally ends up giving kids her love potion, which basically turns anybody that is affected by this by this potion, and basically turns them into plants until they die, and the antidote is all the way back at Ivy's and Arlie's house. So Kite Man, being the hopeless sex animal that he is, but basically flies Ivy back to the house and basically gets in Ivy's bed. Ivy's bed, and wants to have fucking sex with her. And then while all that's happening, like I said, Harley exposes the fact that Josh isn't ready to be a villain, and then again she basically tells the other members of the Legion of Doom that why are you guys so afraid of Joker? He doesn't have any powers at all. All he's good for is being an overpowering presence of a bully, and and Harley goes on to say that 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 I should know. He did to me for years. And again, this strides home the message that 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 at least in this universe, Harley Quinn is finished being the being Joker's little bitch and psychic, and she wants to be treated just as any old regular supervillain. And then and then what Joker is doing in between all this is rebuilding his hideout at the amusement park, which is actually a Killing Joke reference. So guys, um, um, Harley, along with actual minimal help from Ivy, proceeds to basically wham Joker's ass until he gets a call from the construction crew at the pier that says construction can't begin until 10 in the morning the next day. And then Joker gets out of there. Ivy turns all the kids back to normal. And yeah, guys, that's basically the gist of the episode. And to call that down to a more simpler review, Harley Quinn just fucked up a whole bunch of children and made an enemy out of the Penguin because it proves that the Cobblepot family, aside from being rich, really does contain nothing but a bunch of fucking failures. And guys, again, this episode is truly where the comedy aspect of the show really had a chance to stretch its legs, especially with Bane, because instead of him being this confident man, as we all know him from the normal DC canon, Bane has basically almost become Joker's new Harley because in this episode, and I guess throughout the rest of the series as well, Bane is basically this dumbass who is so gullible and sensitive that he'll basically let Joker walk all over him. So I guess you could say Joker's found a new boyfriend, even though that's not how the relationship works at all. And what makes this episode even more enjoyable for me is that Ivy, throughout most of the episode, except agreeing to go to the party with Harley and having to do with Kite Man, stays out for the majority of the episode, which is exactly how I like it. So overall, guys, great episode, especially from the laugh out loud aspect. And again, Harley, my only real major complaint about the series is the fact that Harley is not voiced by Tara like she should be. However, the last thing I will say is that when Harley is basically using a re reverse psychology on Josh. Her voice almost sounds like you could have been fooled in thinking that, did Tara somehow sneak in the booth there for a second? Because Harley's abilities as a psychologist do really shine through, because she literally, again, exposed another failure in the Cobblepot family, and made Josh actually believe it, and reveal that he has never finger banged anybody, and doesn't even know how to pull a trigger on a gun properly. So again, guys, great episode, especially due to the fact that there's very minimal interaction between there's very little assistance in this episode from Ivy, except from get uh getting the antidote to all of Josh's friends so they don't die. And again, rest in peace, Howie. Even though obviously, guys, Howie in 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 cartoon form may be dead, but rest assured, the actual Howie is still very much alive. But again, great episode. I am truly enjoying Harley Quinn 2019, everybody. And again, I must stress, this series is not for anybody probably over the age of 15, because there are still a whole bunch of fuck you and asshole and this and that. But again, imagine what they could do with this if this was a Justice League cartoon or a Batman cartoon. So again, guys, I say Harley Quinn 2019 episode 2 is a real fun time, really embarrassing for Penguin yet again, and overall, guys, I think Harley Quinn 2019 will hopefully open the door for DC to maybe explore the possibility of giving Batman his own series done in this style. But again, guys, great episode. Happy Friday, and until next week, like Harley says, stay beautiful, Puddin'. I'm gonna kick your ass some more, and I will get in the Legion of Doom.